So I'm still here at MuckerLab and with a company that is part of this class here, Younity. Yep. Erik Caso, founder, CEO.
Hi.
Explain to me what's Younity.
Sure. So Younity creates a personal cloud for all your files built from your devices and your online services. So you can access all your files all the time without syncing or storage limits and without configuration or management of any kind. So with Younity, you can access spontaneously your music, photos, documents, or videos from your iPhone or your iPad without having to plan ahead.
But it's all stored on my own storage at home, so it's not in the cloud.
Right. So a personal cloud is different from the public cloud in that instead of putting all your stuff in our hardware in our data center, we build the cloud into your devices and the OSs those devices have. So we make them inherently aware of one another. So you can just grab your phone without having to think about what you need tomorrow. You'll always have access to it because we make your phone and your tablet have every file, not just some of them. And you never have to think about, is it on that device or another device? Because we don't care about devices, we just care about files, your content. And in addition to the files, it's the media libraries, right? Because sometimes you want to document, and that's a file. But most of the time, you might want to look at a photo album or listen to a playlist. And those are obviously very, very different contexts for how you want to listen to the things that you have.
How did you found this company? Where did this idea come from? Tell me a bit about the history here.
Well, really out of necessity. So like a lot of people, I have a lot of devices, and I have a lot of content spread across those devices. So as a lot of cloud services came out, I ran to those immediately, but found that because there's limited storage available, and I, like most people, have about a terabyte of stuff, which is a lot of music, tons of photos, lots of video, couldn't get it all into one service. So where we used to fragment all of our files across our devices, that problem got worse with them now also being in cloud services. So the idea really is that I don't care where my things are as long as I can access all of them whenever I want.
Okay. And what if I'm very private about my photos or my documents, and that's why I store it at home on my own stuff and I don't put it in the cloud? Can Younity see my files? What's the interaction there like?
So as a company, we don't store any of your files online. We can't see your file names, what you're doing. Everything's encrypted. It's very, very secure. The NSA came along and said, hey, we're going to take all your stuff and take it home with us. The most we ever store about you is your email address. So it's very safe. It's very secure. What you do with your files is your business. Who you share your files with is your business. And all the communication between your devices is all encrypted.
Nice. And so tell me, how do I get this product? Is it beta right now, or is it out there? Could I sign up today?
It's in beta. You can go download it from our site, getyounity.com. And yeah, it's, right now it's on Windows and Mac and iOS. We're expanding our platform soon. But you can go and download it right away, put it on all your devices, and you don't have to configure it, manage it. You don't have to tell it where your stuff is or put it in special folders. Everything is immediately available across your devices.
And tell me about your team. How many people do you have?
So we're a 6-person company right now. We're growing quickly. We're excited to be adding talent across the board from marketing to development. And we're excited really to move from the mobile focus that we've had so far to a lot of plans that we've yet to announce and grow our platform. Because while Younity right now helps you engage all your stuff from your phone or your tablet, really that's sort of the tip of the iceberg with the idea and that we have. We're focusing on defragmenting or taking all of the things that you have everywhere in the cloud, websites, on your devices, and making them so they're tied to your identity so you can get them no matter where you are. Stop thinking about devices you have to use and really think about what screen is the most convenient.
I see. And so you sound like you're doing a lot of things and this is a great product. How are you making money if it's all free to start?
So we have a very unique model in the way we've designed our product, very scalable, and it makes it really affordable. Our users actually don't cost us very much of anything at all.
Okay.
So our focus really is in solving your problem. And that's tricky because sometimes solving the problem the way that users want it is the hardest way to build a product, right? Because a lot of times consumers, quite frankly, want different things that don't make sense. So we're focused right now on not trying to extract money from you, although we will. That's an important thing and we recognize that. But really what we need to figure out is how do we solve this problem, because it's a big problem, it affects a lot of people.
It is. All right, and you're here at Mucker, obviously. You're part of the program here. Why Mucker? What's the process been like so far? What are your goals here?
The process has been great. What's unique about Mucker that I found is that it's very product market fit focused, right? So it's, there's a fundraising element to it. There's sort of helping you understand your market and your business. But really it is, why are you doing what you're doing and how are you going to make it so that that engages your market and solves their problem? And I think, as an entrepreneur, that's one of the biggest things you think about. A lot of times you come up with a great idea, it seems like it might affect you or somebody else quite relevantly, but that doesn't necessarily apply to the mass market. And Mucker's focus is really making sure that you're surrounded by a lot of people a lot of mentors, as well as the founders of Mucker, that really get you focused on why you should be doing what you're doing.
Who's your biggest competitor? Who are you kind of looking to take down here? Is this like Dropbox or Box or these cloud storage companies, or can you exist alongside of them?
Yeah, so we're really complementary to those solutions because they work very differently and they have a different value proposition. We'd say we're what everyone wanted iCloud to be. So we're really not about don't use these other services, because we actually engage with those services, and we'll take the content that you have in a Box or Dropbox or other solutions like that, and we'll still unify it across your devices in unique ways through a single app instead of through a multitude of apps where your thumb is constantly moving around. So we're less focused on those solutions around storage. We're more focused on a solution about access. And in that case, there's only a few companies that are focused on it. They happen to be very big companies. But we think our approach to it is really unique, and we can solve your problem in a much different way.
Exciting stuff. Well, Erik, thank you so much.
Thank you.